All right, y'all. Well, what I'm saying? I'm winding down. It's late, but I'm just sitting here thinking, man, why do people really hate Tom Brady? I want to let's break this down, okay? Because I've thought about this myself because man, as early as I remember starting to watch football, that was just kind of like a natural thing. Like I saw that was the team that was winning the most, and I'm like, man, I fucking hate the Patriots. I hate Tom Brady. I hate Bill Belichick. But man, as I'm getting older and I can appreciate the game, I've learned so much about the game and in respects to what goes in, what goes into preparation every year. You got to stay persistent, consistent with your preparation. And I just think that, how can Tom Brady, to me, man, he's the greatest football player that's ever put on a pair of shoulder pads in my mind. It's in my estimation because he's literally he's literally defeated Father Time. Anything that he does after now is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's already defeated it. It's already been gone. The fight's done. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is damn near 40, and he's about to go to his ninth Super Bowl, and he just played the MVP of the league, who everybody's been raving about. Has the best arm in the league, best off script quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Athleticism, crazy out the pocket. He can make every throw in the book, but he just showed why he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Goat man, yeah, that's him. Like, he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what nobody say. Now, to me, I would say I've always compared him to, Peyton Manning, because Peyton Manning has basically been like my favorite quarterback to watch throughout the years. I would say that'll be my favorite quarterback, but man, I can't lie, man. As I'm getting older, man, I've grown to appreciate Tom Brady. Tom Brady is kind of like appreciating a guy like Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know how great he is until you like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's doing it. Like he is great. You know what I'm saying? So once you go over everything, and how can he not be the GOAT? It's not if he's the greatest football player that's ever lived. Is he the greatest athlete in professional sports that's ever lived? Can we have that debate? Like, what do y'all think, man? Because some people have Michael Jordan, but some people don't even have Michael Jordan being the best basketball player of all time. Some people got LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Kobe fan, but some people got LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And he's starting to creep up in that conversation. So I don't know, but like if you're looking at each sport, like let's take boxing, Floyd, you know what I mean? But Ali, like you got class, you know what I mean? You got pound for pound, you got classes, weight classes, um, track. I mean, I guess you got Usain Bolt. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just debatable. It's debatable if this man is the greatest athlete of all time, and I think, man, I don't know if I want to give him. If he win the Super Bowl, I might have to give him the edge just because of how much. First of all, he's been on the stage. This is gonna be his ninth time in a Super Bowl. I don't care. We can't sit here and keep beating Tom Brady up for the division he plays in because they have time in the off season. These guys have time. This is the NFL. These guys are on the highest level of professional football. These coaches, these scouts, these guys have time and they put in time. They watch film. They watch plenty of college film. They know what guys that match and fit in their system, and they're in charge of going to get guys that fit their needs in certain positions. And it's up to them to not let Tom Brady run Shaq, you know what I'm saying, ramshack the fucking division for damn near 20 years. You know what I mean? Like, this dude has been I understand. They need to step their game up. And it's like, okay, he playing a sorry division. But what's his record against Ben Roethlisberger, head to head? Phillip Rivers, Joe Flacco. I mean, first of all, guys like you'll get every now and then what Joe Flacco or Eli Manning will beat him. Okay, but on a consistent basis, the top guys in all of the division, the whole division that he's been in, the Ben Roethlisberger, the Phillip Rivers, the consistent guys that we want to put on a pedestal, he beats them every time. The Pat Mahomes head to head Sunday twice. You know what I mean? Like, and I know Pat Mahomes had a better, I would say a better game, but then again, Pat Mahomes missed some throws. You know what I mean? So he missed some throws early. I thought he had a couple guys open for touchdowns, but I think he played a really good game. Um, I think Pat Mahomes' future is bright, but to me, uh, man, like I said, we got to start having that conversation for Tom Brady to be the greatest athlete of all sports. And I know, like I got my homeboys, man. Some of them just hate the Patriots, hate Tom Brady. It's like, okay, like, and I'm looking at Tom, man, and I'm listening to him talk. I'm listening to him in interviews, and I'm hearing him more, and I'm like, he got a lot of dog in him. And I'm big on dog. You got some dog in you, I already like you off the go. Off the rip. Even without if your skill ain't even crazy, if you got dog in you, I'm already in your corner. But he's skilled, you know what I'm saying? He might not be the most talented quarterback, but he's smart, he's cerebral, and he a dog. That is a rarity. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like all those characteristics just mingled together just makes him the GOAT. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch how he took command of the huddle in the offense in that 2 minute that 2 minute drive, that you know what I mean, going down at the end of the fourth quarter, you know what I mean, 2 minutes, 2 minute drive, you bam, here, bam, Edelman, bam, Hogan, bam. You know what I mean? Incomplete, don't worry about it. We coming back. Bam. You know what I mean? The basically he's so great, man. And guys always talk about move him off his spot, move him off. Man, you can't do the same thing to Tom Brady twice. And it's a lot of great quarterbacks like that. If you do something to them, they're gonna figure you out. Tom Brady, even more, you know what I mean, quicker than others. He like, okay, see what y'all doing. Y'all running up fucking Tampa too. Like, I thought the Chiefs, they were playing some man, but then I think they were better when they were playing man, but when they weren't and they went into that zone, he started picking them apart because there was a lot of things, as you can see on the last drive in overtime, he's picking the sideline apart because basically it's like the corner is kind of like sitting in the flat, but that safety is not getting over the top. So, bam, you see him. He's hitting that hole on the sideline. Bam, bam, and then he comes and he's hitting guys coming across the middle because the zones are wide open. If you can't just sit there in a zone against Tom Brady. So I feel like the Chiefs got away from that man on man, and then when it was man on man down the stretch, I feel like some guys just made the plays. As you can see, Gronk made the plays when he had to make the plays. Big G, I know, he's been kind of off this year. He's been, hurt and a little slower. He's been taking some hits, so he ain't as, polished as he usually is, but he's still Gronk. So, but hey, that same number 12 still tossing that thing, and I feel like that dude is the GOAT, like undeniable, undebatably the GOAT. And quarterback, we're not even going. Of course, he's the greatest quarterback to ever live, but is he the greatest athlete? You know what I mean? And because he's just done it so many times on the highest level. Because what's y'all's definition of greatness? My definition is to be great for a consistent and you know what I mean, just with the longevity. Because if you're consistently, basically, if you're consistently good, then you're gonna end up great. Because if you consistently, because let's say Phillip Rivers, he's a great quarterback. He's no, he's a really good quarterback. I think he's on the borderline of great. But like Drew Brees, great quarterback. You know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers, great quarterback. They're consistently really good. But he's consistently great. He's consistently been the best. He's consistently been at the top of a game. He's consistently been appearing in the fucking Super Bowl. This dude has been that's 9 times. That's 9 times. This nigga, bro, he's played in the Super Bowl half to more than half the times more than half the time he's been playing in the league, he's been in the Super Bowl. Do you know how that's crazy? That is ridiculous. That stat alone, 9 Super Bowl appearances. The man has played. I don't even know if He's played 18 years. He was drafted into. Man, this man has been. This is what his 18th, 19th. This man has been to 9 Super Bowls. So every other year he going to the Super Bowl. Every other year, and that's just the trend. Cause sometimes he was going 3 times in a year. He'll take a spell, 2 times take a spell, once take a. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. And I know a lot of people want to give more credit to Bill Belichick in the system, but I got to go 50-50 to me because the pieces have been in place so long. How do you give one man more credit than the other? Because I ain't. First of all, I know, and I'm not even. It's not an indictment on Bill Belichick, but him before Tom Brady, he wasn't all that. But he's gotten. I feel like he's developed a great mind, and I feel like he could still take a team to the Super Bowl without Tom. Me personally, I think he can, but I have to go 50-50. You can't take some credit from somebody else, you know what I mean? Because Tom only been in that system too. I don't know. I feel like he could take a team to a Super Bowl without Bill Belichick as well. So I feel like they're just, they feed off each other, and that's where you get the longevity of the Super Bowl appearances. But I think they're great in their own respects. And man, you just gotta tip your cap. You know what I mean? Tip your cap, and I'm just sitting there just watching. It's just surgery. You know what I mean? He's just picking them. Like he's just. It's like bro. I'm telling you, man. He's just playing with little kids out there. He's using his mind more than his arm now. So I know he's the GOAT because if you're not having he don't have the best arm talent out on the field, which he's never really had. But it's really not now. He's damn near 40, and he still has the ability to just execute timeless, you know what I mean, time and time again, and be that great over a consistent period of time, man. And that's, hey, me being a football connoisseur and a football lover, it's more than a fan shit. You know what I'm saying? I play this sport. This is my favorite sport, and I still train to play it. And I just love. And let's not forget, Tom Brady was a 7th-round damn pick. Like, this dude was picked at the bottom, and he's a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta cherish, man. You gotta realize what this dude is doing and what he's done, and cherish and give my nigga his respect, man. Like, give me my respect. Hey, spit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Cause he doing it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the GOAT right there. Yeah.